this away to get us going here. This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He hands it off from the gun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. There's the handoff. Great cut there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
He's back at the 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another 1st down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down.
29 Philly. Dino. Ready to go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Huskers pick up enough for a first down here.
Let's go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback.
Come on, set. Ready.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Lasso. Timber.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
A handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense showing a bunch formation now. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his target. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Running back grabs it on the screen. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today. Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. This time enough for one more play in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. He's past the 30. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. The Cornhuskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And the runner takes off to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Cornhuskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. We reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Breaks free. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's on the run, launches deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Near the 2-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 35, Nebraska 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Come on, set.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Next through the extra point, we are dead even here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. As a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver, but I love to point out when the offensive line does a great job. It's a cohesive unit. They do a nice job of communicating, give the quarterback enough time, let him do his thing. But the offensive line's the reason that play worked.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
On the double.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. And the running back takes the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I take the points and take the lead and rely on my defense to win the game. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to be aggressive, go for it.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down.
Razor. Spider.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it, enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Goal line formation for the defense.
Clear.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Oregon offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Well, they get to completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their fourth down play.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
The quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned a